Hey, Ghoul Gang, and welcome to the Hot Ghouls Club. If you love true crime and creepy cases, click follow so you never miss an episode. As always, I'm your host, Jamie.
And I'm Tara.
You ever hit a regular vape like it's a weed vape?
No, because I don't smoke that.
That's true.
I'm above that. I smoked cigarettes.
It's terrible. I'm below it. I'm below both cigarettes and regular.
I'm below it. Yeah. If I'm going to smoke nicotine, it's going to be brown.
Ugh. My God.
And I want to feel like my lungs are bleeding.
No, it's not the same anymore. I had a cigarette for
you feel
time.
gross, right?
It tastes disgusting.
You got to be a little tips.
Foul. No, I was drunk. I was actually drunk and I thought I was ready for it.
It doesn't taste like that sweet hit of nicotine.
Not since I have this sweet little baby girl. It is not
because
the
you're
same.
like inhaling cotton candy
It's
nicotine.
It's like going from White Claws and Trulies and summer Surfsides right back to Natty Ice. No. Worse. Budweiser.
No.
Heavy.
Going back to the barn.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's going right
It's
back
Coors
there.
Light.
I would do that, but if we ever went back to that Patrog one that they have, I would do it. They have like a blue drink that I saw. I was like, what's that?
Well, we drove past it recently.
It's apparently fucking insane.
I'm nervous.
It looks like fun.
I'm a nervous gal now, you know?
It looks like fun. We got to pregame first.
No. You never pregame for the barn.
Because
then you don't last the whole time.
Like, fucking bye.
I am there at the national anthem, still waiting. I've only had to leave the barn early once, and I just like laid on the bench outside. I was so drunk.
I'm sure I left the barn early before.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember it because I for sure pre-gamed. I remember one time me and my brother Ryan pre-gamed because everybody was at the barn before us. And we're like, all right,
I vaguely remember
pre-gamed
this. Fools.
With nothing regular. We pre-gamed. It was either with Bailey shots, but I don't think it was. I think it was with
Fireball?
No, Jaeger bombs.
I feel like
Jaeger
that
bombs left and right.
is what happened. I'm like, this memory is getting drugged up.
It was so fucked
No, it
up.
was crazy.
It was crazy.
Now we're old.
I would still do Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb tastes good.
I don't know if I've ever had a Jaeger bomb.
If you for sure had a Jaeger bomb if you ever came to my backyard parties. I was fucking shoving them down people's throats left and right.
I only had a car bomb once on St. Patrick's Day.
Car bomb's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what he said.
You're waiting for it to come to you.
Yeah. I thought he was repeating. I was like, I still don't know.
Mm-mm.
He's like just getting out of like his gibberish.
He sounds very clear.
Yeah.
I mean, he damn knew that gift was for him.
He said
he saw me immediately went, thank you. I'm like, what if this wasn't for you? I'm just kidding.
He's been spoiled. It's so great.
It's so cute. Yeah, it's so nice when he has like a full. Because Kevin was like, oh, when's his birthday? Or when was his birthday? I was like, today. He's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah. So it's nice that he got
Emily
it.
came so pregnant.
She's still pregnant?
She's still pregnant. And she came and she showed up. I was like, I'm
That's
so happy
so
you're here. But
what are you doing?
Crazy.
Are you trying to force your baby out with like drama?
No, she was like on the way. She was like, I don't know. Things might be happening. I don't know. Unfortunately, they stopped for her. But I cannot believe she's made it this far in her pregnancy.
She was hoping that something psychotic would happen and just push her into labor.
Yeah.
One of the kids flipped over a lawnmower, went fucking. It's on this
tree.
tree.
By somebody's face.
I saw the pictures. The kids looked like they were having fun.
Oh, they had a blast.
And so did the adults.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That, when you're around kids, sometimes you just act like one.
It was cute.
It was fun. Me and Brett had a whole water fight. I definitely won.
Yeah. You look soaked to the bone.
No, that was dry. You just mistake that.
Oh, it was your super dark,
yes,
slick jeans.
Yes.
And you were doing the wet hair, the wet hair look. Yeah. That was deliberate.
Yes. Deliberate. Exactly.
I love it. Exactly. Well, I hope everyone had a great weekend. And... Jamie just our sweet vape. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We both did as well. It's coming. It's so sad that summer's kind of ending, but so exciting.
I'm so excited. I am sad, but I am so excited.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like it's been a nice, good summer, and I got a lot of good things in.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for it to be a nice, good fall.
Me too. An even better fall.
I cannot wait to have a pumpkin flavored like cold brew.
I cannot wait to go to the fucking Run Fair.
I know.
That's all I think about right now.
I was thinking about what to wear. I'm
Are you
still
gonna wear that
thinking.
dress again? I really like that dress.
No.
I know. You're not an outfit repeater.
No. No, I'm not. I am not.
But
I don't know.
Such a pretty dress. I was looking at the photos today. That's why I say this.
Oh.
And I was just like looking at everything. I was like, oh my God, that dress really did come out so good. And it had like the long little bell sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute. That's the dress. Like I'm going to get almost the same exact dress as you got, but in black.
Right. Because you're going to be a witch.
Yeah.
I was going to say you could just borrow that dress, but I mean, you could dye it black again. I don't know what color it would come out.
So you know how I was going to be, no, there's no way I would fit that. But do you remember how I was going to be like the green witch?
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to be the green witch anymore.
Lame.
I know, but I tell you why. Because I feel like it could stain the dress, and I don't want it to stain the dress. I want to make sure I have the dress for like reuse.
It could.
I know.
Because I was blue for Halloween, and I think it did stain a couple of things.
And I'd be so upset if it stains this nice black dress that I just bought specifically for Run Fair.
Yeah.
And then I would have a nice cream one and a nice black one. And then I could do multiple looks with that.
You can. I don't know what to do yet.
But I am going to do green sparkles all over my skin.
Okay.
It's like shimmery.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Are we going to go to the Milkmaid show again?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They were crazy. I'm excited.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah. So we're starting off the fall with the Ren Fair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there'll be much else in September.
No.
I have a couple things, but nothing like fall related.
No, I really don't have anything like going on besides that.
But we're definitely going to try to be spooky as hell this fall.
Show. Because you know how we do a Hot Ghouls Club, and welcome back.
Welcome. I'm Tara.
And I'm Jamie.
And we have a long episode for you today.
We do a nice full long episode.
And it's going to be Miss Jamie Lynn over in the mic.
I feel like I haven't done one in like forever.
I feel like that too, because we think we did a lot of like different ones, like Death of the Party,
Split
Shark,
ones.
Split. Yeah, exactly.
Which I do love, though. I am a big fan
I do
of
love, but
ones.
guys, I am so excited to be a listener with you guys today. I can't wait to hear all the gory, nasty details, and I can't wait to react. It is a case I know, but it's been a while, and I know Jamie's going to kill it.
I know. I feel like it's so hard to find ones that we haven't actually learned about. Because, like, a lot of times people will say something to me, and again, it's like a name, and I'm like, I've never heard that name before in my entire life. This is a whole new case to me. And then sure enough, I dig into it. I'm like, I've heard that motherfucking shit before.
But you know what? It might be new to our listeners.
And I hope you have a good time listening, because let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So today we are covering one of the most prolific female serial killers in America.
Queen.
Belle Gunness. I always want to say Guinness because of the fucking drink, but it's Gunness. Also known as Hell's Belle. That's a cunt nickname. That's like fucking sick.
What was it? Hell's Belle?
Hell's Belle.
Love.
Right.
Anything hell related, I love.
I know, it was so cute. I was like, at least I did it right there. So she's notorious for not only being a female serial killer, which is rare, but it's also because she is believed to have killed over 40 people, mostly men.
Okay.
And that was just between 1900 and 1908. So woman worked quick.
Okay, if I remember, she's a workhorse.
She's a workhorse.
She's a brick house.
Quite literally. I can't tell you how many times her fucking weight was brought up. I was like, every single article, she was like, big bitch, big back bitch, big back.
She was a
big back, big brick bitch.
Big backed bricked bitch.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she was a big one. She was mighty to be a poem.
She was mighty, but to be fair, when I tell you the fucking like her stats,
dimensions,
I'm like, well, I mean,
she was little.
It's not like little, but it's also not like what you would think.
Was she ruddy?
Oh, she was ruddy as hell. That bitch had a fucking like man face to her. That was
ruddy
crazy
person is very intimidating.
Yes.
Like a ruddy.
Yes.
And I'm ruddy.
There was somebody that I actually know, like grew up with, that's mom looked so much like her.
Oh.
And I'm like, are you guys related?
Didn't she go missing?
She did. It's a little bit of spoiler alert, but I mean, also it's like depends on what you believe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's get into it.
All right. So before we dive into her long list of victims, I am going to start you guys on her backstory because it's pretty interesting. Belle was born Brynhild Paulsdatter Storset. I could have butchered that whole name, but you guys will never know. On November 11th, 1859 in Selbu, Norway.
A Scorpio.
A shout out to my niece. She actually has that November 11th is her birthday too.
Which one?
Lacey?
The redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Love. So she was born into a poor family that worked hard just to get by. Not much is really recorded about her childhood, but it's one incident that happened in her late teens that is often said to have shaped exactly the dark path that she ended up eventually taking. So at 18, like I just said, Brynhild was allegedly pregnant when she attended a country dance. There she was attacked by a man for reasons unknown. I wasn't able to find anything about that. And it was said that during the assault, he reared back and kicked her as hard as he could in her stomach. And that ended up causing her to miscarry. So the man responsible, he was from a wealthy family, and authorities never even pursued the charges because of that reason.
Why would he do that? Was he the daddy? Or did he just hate her? Was he a bully?
I truly couldn't tell you. There was literally nowhere said that why she was attacked, just that she was ended up being attacked for a man. Oh my god, that went up my
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, so I just saved Tara from a
brown recluse.
Literally.
Yeah, I think it was a black widow.
I think it was a black widow. I think it was actually a full-grown tarantula.
You thought you had one?
I'm disgusted.
Mama came back.
Woo, okay. Did you have something good you wanted to say?
No. I was gonna sneeze, but it went away. That's not how I sound. That's cruel and bullying.
Allegedly.
That's how I sound.
It's literally. It's exact. Identically exact.
Just read the script. Don't deviate from the script, hun.
The mad living is not working out well for me right now. I don't even think words are real. Okay. So back to this fucked up little man that apparently wanted to kick pregnant women.
I was like, Belle?
T.
Yeah. Okay, theory.
Okay.
Why he would do this.
Okay.
Because obviously she's not, like, from what I recall, she's not the most charming woman. Or was she? I'm not trying to victim blame.
I'm sorry. What did
but
you
I'm
say?
trying to figure out why he would have done.
She's fugly. She's not as fugly back in the day.
Comparatively
to what her last photo was. She was not as fugly. She was like still like honestly a little thin built in my opinion.
Oh, that's okay. You can be pretty and big.
I get it.
Me. But I don't know. I guess maybe I don't really remember the case. But anyway, this guy sucks and there's no justification for what he did. But I'm just trying to see why he did what he did. Like, was it just like bullying? Was she from some small town and was just some psycho Carrie bullying type shit? Like, was it his baby and they had a secret affair?
And my fucked up like idea was that maybe he was trying to make like some sort of sexual advance and she was like absolutely not, and then he got mad and fucking kicked her in her stomach.
Do you think he knew she was pregnant?
I don't know. So is another point that I'll probably go back over later, but I will say is that a lot of times people that knew Belle or was close to her would always say that they never noticed her point of pregnancy. So she could have had a cryptic pregnancies where you don't show until like the very end or even really at all. Because that is something people noticed about her was when she would have like her family, because she did have a family, is that with the children that she didn't have, they were babies. She got them at infants. Some she did foster. I don't know how many. And she did adopt definitely one. But people do say like there's been here and there cases saying whether she was infertile at all or not. So I don't know.
What the hell? We gotta find this broad.
Okay. That's her young. That doesn't, I mean, she's not like, I feel like there's a lot of ugly people back in the day. Like this is late 1800s, mid to late 1800s.
Okay. She looks like a dog.
Dude, I mean, she's not pretty, but she's not beat to the ground dirt ugly either.
Are there people like that, Jamie? Beat to the ground dirt ugly. Amazing. And go.
Beautiful. So Yeah, like I was saying, because we just went through a whole thing.
A whole thing.
Whole
Maybe
thing.
we'll have a little tips and bits for you.
Hopefully. I probably will. I did
A
like
little
that
bit, yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because he was a wealthy man, the local authorities did not pursue or press charges or
So
anything.
sad.
Strangely enough,
If true.
he ends up dying supposedly from stomach cancer
Oh.
shortly after the attack.
What? It just ravaged him?
Apparently.
I mean, what is it, the 1800s?
Yeah.
Stomach cancer is rampant. All they do is salt shit because they don't have any refrigeration. I'm making wild assumptions here. Fuck them. Fuck that guy. Because if he really did kick her in the stomach, pregnant or not,
Yeah.
I hope he did die a painful stomach cancer death. And you know what? If she gave him a lot of salt, then so be it. Maybe she was his housekeeper or something and he fucked her.
Yeah, so there is a coincidence between how quickly he died and the timing of her attack.
Okay.
Because I feel like
It's a coincidence.
it's a coincidence.
I feel if I was her lawyer, it would be very circumstantial at best.
Absolutely.
So-
how can you tell me that this man hasn't been suffering and he doesn't know what fully?
What if that kick was an accidental knee-jerk reaction from the pain he was feeling?
Are you his lawyer now?
I don't know. He's dead.
Did you switch sides already?
No, I defend both.
Okay, all right. You're just arguing with yourself in like the court. The jury has to try and decide who's.
I'm a juror.
Honestly, that's an idea.
What's an idea?
To have one person act as the
The prosecution and the defense?
yes, and now what? You have to talk. You have to pick sides on this person that makes great points on both sides. This one single person.
That would just like completely oh my god. That would completely like melt the lawyer's brain. Having to continuously conflict.
I love
Well,
that.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You know what I mean? Or you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah,
You're wrong.
you're wrong. You.
Usually both are wrong. No.
But no, I feel like somebody needs to do that. Maybe a show. I would watch it. I would
Okay.
see what happens.
Send it to Shonda.
Shonda, thank you. So, determined to leave Norway, Brynhild worked on a wealthy family's farm for 3 years, and she was saving every single penny she got because she was ready to go. And in 1881, this pays off at the age of 21. She's able to immigrate to America, first to New York City, where she changed her name to Belle Peterson, and then to Chicago to join her sister Nellie. So she was following her sister's
Nellie?
Yeah, Nellie.
Okay, Nellie.
She's following her footsteps, essentially. I think, like, really the attack probably, like, made her want to get up and
I mean, who knew Norway was so dangerous?
didn't. I wouldn't
And
even
I bet they looked down at us. But you produced Belle Gunness.
Yeah, so don't forget about that. And then I did try to see if there was, like, any... Because I just feel like it's crazy that she did, like, 40 murders here in America. And you're going to tell me she didn't do anything at all in
Norway?
Norway?
So maybe what's really happening in Norway is that they say there's no crime, but they're just not investigating anything.
Yeah, they're like, no. They'll figure it out.
Again, wild assumptions.
So she moves with her sister, Nellie, in Chicago. Now, Nellie's already married. She's already settled down. She's already made her own roots. And when Belle moves in, she quickly finds work. Her first job there is a servant, or like it's called a servant, but like a maid. And she dropped that job pretty quickly. And then she moved to become a butcher at a butcher shop.
Okay, see, this is how women build reputations, that they're built like a brick house. You become a butcher.
What a terrible, right? Because like when you think of butcher, you think of like this big old fat man,
Scary man.
hairy,
But you know what?
disgusting, chomping away.
Women in male fields. She's a revolutionary.
She is a revolutionary.
And what year is this? Like the 18 whatevers?
It's about, I think at this time it's like 1882 at most. It could still be 1881. And the bitch is moving and grooving and fucking.
She's grooving.
cutting
6
shit
jobs
up.
already.
6 jobs.
3
Another
identities.
club, a bus.
Exactly.
So a lot of people do think that she ended up refining some skills that she does use later on down the line
Oh,
at this butcher shop.
sometimes my timing is great.
Almost every article about Belle at this point, like I was saying earlier, describes her as tall, sturdy, and strong.
Kill me.
Every single one had to say this. Somewhere between 5'7", so 6 foot tall. So again, not even that much taller than me, at least. And
I'm sorry. Come again? What's your height?
I'm six. Hello. I'm 5'7".
Yeah, that's really far below 6 foot.
But they
Not
said
really
she
far.
weighs
Let's
in at
not
two-
gas them up. But
No,
that's
yeah,
like
because I
below.
can still. I feel eye contact with anybody that's like 6 foot. Really, truly, you're not doing it that height wise for me.
Okay.
You have to be a bit taller than that
True.
for me to be like, oh, you're a tall man.
Mm-hmm.
But she weighs in at 200 to 250 pounds, and she's getting big. She's getting sturdy. She's getting built like a mule. She's getting all of these fucking
We would do really poorly.
Oh my god.
In the 1800s? In the 1880s?
They'd be like, bitch, why aren't you at the butcher's block? Like, you were
You better go get butched up.
you better get out of that
Oh my
fucking nursing
God.
costume and get the fuck into some butchery, bitch.
Honey, we don't have your size.
No.
Candy strippers, you gotta go somewhere else. Oh my God. We'd be like street sweepers.
Yeah.
Not chimney, too big for that.
No.
They'd relegate us to like cleaning up sewage.
They say, bitch, you go down there with the rats.
No, damn.
No, they'd be like, why aren't you fucking flinging hay barrels?
Honestly,
ma'am, you're built like
everything she does from here on out is valid then. If this is how she's treated.
Just imagine, like, how fucked up is that? All these descriptions. I got triggered when I saw this. I said,
I would be triggered.
excuse me?
That means nobody really knows what a woman looks like in terms of her weight.
No, my first one was like, I was like, the first script that I made, I was like, oh no, they're only saying this shit because some men fucking feel like that they have to make it a point that this woman could have been just as big as them, and that's why they were taken down by a woman, and that not one of them could have overpowered her, blah, 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 blah. I was like, that's
so true.
why you're upset and you're projecting. Because that's fucked up.
Absolutely, because it is fucked up and it's not true.
No, not built.
She was petite.
Sturdy.
Like petite.
They're like, you're basically one of those fucking like red bark fucking trees in California. What is
Redwood.
that? The redwood. Yeah.
The biggest trees in the US.
Yeah.
No, I think she was little.
She was.
I bet she had to get all of her dresses hemmed.
She truly did. She definitely needed all of them taken in.
Taken in. For sure. You saw that waist? Snatched.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm doing a change.org petition on how Belle Gunness's physical appearance is perceived in historical works.
I actually have a GoFundMe set up right now to help me process and get through and pay for
the therapy.
Therapies. After
Absolutely.
having to read this over and over and over and over and over again. That was crazy. All right, so now we're in 1884, and that's after Belle moves to America, 81. She, by 82, has already gone through 2 jobs, and she's still living with her sister and her brother-in-law. But by 84, Belle has met and married a fellow Norwegian immigrant named Mads Sorensen. Like, that's quick for me. That's a quick hot.
I'm sorry, this is for my back. Is this okay?
Does that feel
okay, good.
Do whatever you want.
I would say that you said it's 1881 to 1882. And when did she didn't meet him and marry him in the same year, or she met him for a couple of years?
They didn't say. No, they she definitely only knew him since at most since 1881.
That's a long time.
That's only 3 years.
I know, but it's 2025 now. You know what I mean?
But is she really going to be meeting a man and like meet? I don't know, because they didn't give me any lore on where they came from or how they met or whatever their relationship was, which I feel like I wish I could have had. But still, I'm like, I don't know. Take some time, you know.
No, you can't back then.
Apparently not. The time is clicking.
Well,
what were people dying by the time they were like 80?
People die at 80 now.
People dying at the time they were like 60. What was their
when they were like 45?
Jesus, no way.
No, I don't know. But yeah, okay. So she married him. What's his name again?
Mads.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So the couple lived seemingly ordinary life for the beginning of their relationship or the beginning of their marriage, though their finances did often fluctuate. I mean, they had 5 kids together.
Oh, damn.
Jeannie, the oldest, that was their absolute adopted daughter. Then there was Myrtle, Lucy, Caroline, and Axel. The 4 of them, I've seen that they were fosters for the Sorsens, and I've also seen that they were biological children of Mads and Belle. So it was kind of hard to, I mean, I don't know.
It was really, there's no way of knowing.
I mean, sure, but
I can totally see that they would foster because they probably get money for that.
Yeah.
They get money from the state every month.
Yes. Yeah.
So some people, do that.
Yeah, I feel like that would make more sense, but I don't know. People did say that they had it was their biological children. So
they probably had a mix, but you said number one absolutely adopted. How do we know?
I guess they were able to find some sort of paperwork that connected and led back to Jeannie, but
that's so weird.
Yeah. That was why a lot of the neighbors were like, we never seen her with like a belly before, and now they just have a baby.
But sometimes when you're built so sturdy and thick
like a brick house,
the baby just forms under the fat.
Yeah. But yeah, so I couldn't find what was true and what wasn't. So yeah, so she had Jeannie, Myrtle, Lucy, Caroline, and Axel, but unfortunately not all of them survived. 2 of their children, Caroline and Axel, they actually end up dying as infants under a mysterious circumstance. Both officially blamed on colitis, which is essentially like a intestinal problem, like some sort of disease. And
that's still like called it kind of today. Huh? Ulcerative colitis.
Oh yeah. But a lot of people did actually think that it's potential that the babies could have been poisoned. Looking back, especially after finding out, how she has murdered so many people. They kind of looked back on her rap sheet of like the people that she was with.
I don't know if I would have connected the dots.
No, but I think somehow they were able to figure out that the babies had symptoms that are almost identical to how they would have reacted if they had been poisoned by a toxin called strychnine. Mm-hmm. And it was very common back in the day. A lot of people knew about it because it was what was commonly used to get rid of small rodents or rats.
Oh, okay. So rat poison.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We don't use that anymore today because it is so dangerous and can be fatal to humans. Because all you need of this stuff in order for it to be fatal is 2.5 milligrams. It's like nothing at all.
So you think it could have been an accident?
No.
Oh. Okay, I don't know why I'm defending Belle so much. That's horrible because if tiny little
itty bitty Belle
did that to babies?
I know.
Then we're going to call her Big Belle.
She is Big Belle. She's a big old bitch Belle. But yeah, and they said that just that amount can be very catastrophic. Usually fatal, but in some cases that if you can catch it quick enough, you can use activated charcoal, help soak it up, and then you'll do something else that will help.
Good to know.
Yeah. If you're ever poisoned, activated charcoal, you guys.
Carry a little pill of that charcoal with you.
Oh, yeah, like those little Coke rings?
Mm-hmm. No. They have like what is it called? Active charcoal or activated charcoal?
Yeah, activated
They
charcoal.
have them in like little plastic capsules.
They do, because it's like beauty stuff too.
Yeah. It's also, I think, for like stomach pain too.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah, obviously.
So now going back to the Sorensens, they during this time had also opened up a candy store. So it was like the early 1880s. They opened up a candy store as a way to make money, but they pretty quickly began to struggle with it. It was just over a year that the shop suspiciously burned down.
Oh, okay. So she's okay.
Mm-hmm. Belle and Mads, though, having put out an insurance policy on the shops, they were able to collect the money from that, and they used that money to buy their first home. But as it was in 1900, this is when it starts to spiral and tragedy strikes again. Mads, Belle's husband, ends up dying suddenly. Belle claimed he had come home with a headache, that she had given him medicine, and that he died shortly after. Doctors listed his death as either heart failure or cerebral hemorrhage. Again, I saw both, but I don't really see... Not every single article also had that story where Belle claimed to have given him medicine, so I don't know.
Oh my God, what did she give him? You're like rat poison.
Rat poison. So I think that's what it was. No, I think it was the rat poison.
And they didn't see that he had intestinal issues? Who are these autopsy people? They suck.
No, they just took her at her word, essentially. Like there was no point to...
What a time to be alive and to be a woman.
Mm-hmm. But suspicions did grow because it was discovered that 2 life insurance policies overlapped that very same day that Mads ends up dying. And Belle was able to collect $5,000 back then for it.
Oh. How
which in
much?
today is $180,000.
She could have gotten more. For sure. That's a crazy thing to have. Oh, like one day.
Yeah, one day that it overlapped that he died. So that was like their first.
The devil works hard.
Mads family was like, this is
No,
suspicious.
yes, very true. Very true. So he had family back home in Norway too? Or in the US?
I think both. I think he did end up having both there. They didn't say exactly where the family was from, just said that there was a demand to make an inquest into the cause of death, but nothing came from it.
Very sad.
Yeah. But again, it was the payout that Belle utilizes for something else, which is to buy a pig farm in LaPorte, Indiana. And she ends up moving there with her 3 surviving children. So that's Jeannie, the adopted daughter, Lucy, and Myrtle.
Okay. I don't hate her kids' names.
No, I don't actually. I like them a lot.
I like Caroline. And Axel is a surprise.
I know. I do love.
Myrtle could be cute today.
Yeah, that's not a bad name either.
Jeannie's good. And then what's the other one?
It was Lucy.
Lucy.
Okay.
That's the one I was missing.
Here we go. First one. I'm so good at things.
It was Lucy. I like Lucy too.
I was burped. But
I love Lucy.
I love Lucy a lot. I love Lucy. That's one of the girls. Like, that's one of the names I have on my girls' baby name list.
You have to
Ralph
have
hates it.
You're gonna have like 14 girls. Just to name them all.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it just to give them away and be like, you have to keep the name because it's a great name.
It's a perfect name.
Like here is
We tattoo their little name.
it is that feels little.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Moving on.
So in 1902,
Moving on.
back to the story. In 1902, Belle remarried, this time to Peter Gunness. So that's where she gets the name Belle Gunness.
PETA.
Yes, PETA. He was a widower with 2 daughters. But tragically, following pretty quickly of their marriage, it was just 8 days after their wedding that Peter's infant daughter, because he had an older one and an infant one, ends up dying in Belle's care. And the cause of death is unknown.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
we have circumstantial evidence for
Yes.
4 potential victims at this point.
Yes.
It's 1902.
It's 1902 now. Yes.
Her husband died in 1900.
Yes.
She moved to the United States in 1981.
Yes.
She married her husband in 1984. I'm just doing a little catch up. That's crazy. She's done a lot of
I
work.
don't even know how you remember all of this.
She's doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
4 in like what? That's probably around like 15 years.
Uh-huh.
You're right. There totally had been more.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that there wasn't
Because
any in
I mean,
Norway.
okay, so all of the things that she's doing is not for a reason, but it seems like she's doing it for a reason, if that makes sense. Like she's not doing it out of crime of passion. It's obviously for insurance money. Like
Yes.
insurance money is like what she's going to be. She's a career criminal, but murdering people that she's insurance money on.
In order to get the money, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm sure she got something for the 2 babies dying.
Yeah.
Obviously for the candy store.
She did. She actually had them both insured. All of her babies she ever had a life insurance policy immediately out of the womb.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can you do that now?
I believe you can. Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, well, it's smart.
Like I get it, but it's also like kind of
But-
suspicious.
No, yeah, it's
I mean,
especially because of the theme that's
At the
going on. I mean,
same
there's
time-
clearly a strong theme of insurance payout after.
but
insurance
babies
payout
didn't live
after
that
insurance.
long back then.
No, which I think did help her case back in the day for sure. Why people didn't press her so much.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
So, very good.
Yeah. Thank you, Yana.
So it was okay. So the death of Peter's baby, his infant baby, after he had just lost his wife. I think he ends up marrying Belle like literally within a year or so after he loses his wife.
Belle.
Yes, which I think she
Irresistible.
clearly took advantage of him.
Oh yeah.
For sure, being in like a really crazy place because he's also like he isn't that fugly.
No. What do you mean? She seems like one of the most genuine people I know.
That Belle, Peter.
No, I know. I'm being
Oh, okay.
sarcastic.
Oh yeah.
He's not fugly. You know what the thing is? He just wanted a mom for his babies, and unfortunately, he
Yes.
married his baby's killer.
Yes, and I think he did probably really like a working wife because Peter was from like a working family. He had some money, but his like what class. His class is a working class.
That makes me sick. That word.
Working class?
Working wife.
It's disgusting.
He looks familiar.
It's Peter.
Okay, Peter with the handlebar mustache.
That's what I'm saying.
He looks a little aristocratic. Somebody's punching above his belt.
You can literally see how he looks. So after he meets, like, when he gets to, like, Belle's point.
He's haggard.
Haggard. Absolutely disgustingly haggard. Okay, won't let me click in bigger, but.
Yeah. It's like what we do to presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah. We suck the life out of them.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after.
Hopefully. I'm just going to cut that.
Oh. I was like, what? After Peter's baby dies, 8 months later, Peter himself is dead. Yeah.
8 months?
8 months. Within that time frame, somehow Peter and Belle end up having a baby.
No.
Mm-hmm.
The older are still alive?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Which I feel like this makes more sense with the whole like adopting or fostering thing for her to have gotten the baby, which his name was Philip, because of the timing of her being like marrying him and the baby coming and him dying, because he literally died within 8 months of marrying her.
No, yeah. So a baby takes 9 months.
Yeah.
And if he was alive when the baby was there, doesn't work out.
So that would make more sense about all of her children were either fostered or adopted.
I wonder if she like was like, oh, we lost your baby, let's take it a new one.
Yeah.
It'll be like just a little swabberoo.
Yeah, it's just a little new baby. I want something you and I just together. So the story that Belle ends up saying is that while Peter was reaching for an item high up on this top shelf, the meat grinder that was up there lost its balance and came crashing down on top of Peter's head, smashing his skull in and killing him on impact. Locals didn't buy it. And the coroner that was doing the autopsy on Peter, he ends up actually calling for a coroner's jury, which is when multiple coroners are convened to help with either an identification or a cause of death of a deceased person. But yet again, even though something was called for and called out about a death,
like an investigation,
again, nothing comes from it. So people are like, clearly,
I mean, in the eyes of the law, Belle's clean as a whistle.
Because there was not enough evidence to say whether or not that meat grinder was used as a blunt force object or if her story was actually true.
Interesting. Okay.
And by 1905, Belle starts posting ads in a Norwegian language newspaper under the love column. And she does that for a few different newspapers. She starts presenting herself as a wealthy widow that's looking for love. And she wants men specifically that are good, loyal, and what was the last one? I didn't write it down.
Lonely. No, just kidding.
Lonely, ideally. Good, loyal, and reliable.
Okay.
Men, because she was using like pictures of her actual farm, were actually answering this in droves. It's unknown exactly how many men had reached out, but we do know around about how many men she did end up murdering that have reached out that she selected.
Ooh, wow. A femme fatale.
I do love.
Okay, go.
Right. So once she makes contact with the one she's choosing, she does end up instructing them to bring large sums of cash or be ready to take it out and to tell no one where they were going. And after that was done, most were never seen or heard from again.
What dumb men.
And by 1906, Belle's adopted daughter, Jeannie, ends up vanishing.
Jeannie's made it all this time.
I know. It's around this time that there's conflicting stories about exactly what happened to Jeannie. Some people were gossiping, saying that she was a victim of a couple that had recently disappeared in the area, saying that she was kidnapped by them, or that she was simply sent off to boarding school. And that was, I believe, Belle's story.
But I don't think Belle would have killed her without getting anything from it.
Yeah, usually she doesn't. There was one thing that I did read that said that Jeannie had been overheard to be telling a schoolmate that her mother was the one that killed her most recent stepfather.
Oh, okay. That could definitely be motive.
Which I think is actually what ended up happening. Not every single article I read listed that as
probable motive or something. Yeah. No, yeah, totally.
So as the families of missing men began to start asking questions, Belle is deflecting. She's actually handing over the suitors' belongings as proof that yes, they were here, but they just left and I don't know where they went.
Come again?
Right?
Belle, those are your trophies, honey.
Yeah,
You should have
yeah.
buried those with the bodies.
Absolutely, her trophies. Absolutely. So there was one that was especially suspicious, one of the victim's brothers, and his name was Assel Helgelien. He was another Norwegian immigrant, and his brother Andrew had answered one of Belle's ads, and they had talked about it prior to Andrew going to see Belle. So Assel uncovers upwards of 80 letters between Belle and Andrew, where they lured him with promises of love and demanded secrecy and cash. So it's also around the same time that Bella has a falling out with her hired farmhand and on again, off again lover, Ray Lampfer. So she hires him around, I believe it was 1907 or 1905. I can't exactly remember. I know it was an odd number. But he ends up hiring her just for help, obviously, around the farm. And their relationship ends up souring once Andrew comes on. Ooh. Which is strange because he's been around and he's been dealing with her, and he knows her like shtick at this point. He knows
she's whacking these guys. She doesn't feel anything for them.
No.
But Andrew, you said they had like 80 letters back and forth.
80 letters.
I mean,
and that's not common for what Belle's whole shtick was.
It seems like maybe she had a little crushy poo on him.
Exactly. So that's what a lot of people end up thinking, because she was seen around town walking around with Andrew for a while.
Was he hot?
I actually didn't look up pictures of him.
Oh, okay.
But he was that was the one thing, was that he was always the center of argument between Ray and Belle. I mean, Ray was like a wild card almost, because he was a drunk, he was a gambler, he was always around town drinking and doing like kind of like shitty shit, but
she sees nothing in you, Ray.
No.
Get it together.
He was a fuck piece, and that was it.
He was nothing, and he won't get none of her money.
No, but he's the one that fell hard for Belle.
I mean, it feels like they're falling left and right for this lass.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they just like them sturdy old.
They like them teeny tiny little girls.
Those teeny tiny little sturdy girls. So because Ray becomes like kind of a problem for Belle, she does end up firing him because she can't have him acting crazies left and right. She's just he's just essentially making her life harder. But it only fuels rumors around town when he does get fired. So Andrew Helgelien being the center of this lover's scorn, Ray claims that Belle and Andrew's relationship was too much for him. So he was just a real jealous little boy. And Belle essentially threw Ray to the side when Andrew came in, and the two's relationship was seemingly actually blossoming into something, and Ray just couldn't idly stand by to watch that. And in 1908 is when disaster struck again. The Gunness family farmhouse burns to the ground. Inside, authorities find bodies of 3 children and a headless woman assumed to be Belle. But doubts quickly arose, and the Gunness family dentist actually steps up, and he says that if they're able to find any of her teeth, he can actually give them a positive identification on whether or not that woman is or is not Belle. So in order to do this, to give the dentist what they need, they hire an ex-miner, and his first steps into this is just sifting through the dirt and the burnt house, because it was literally burnt all the way down to cinders. And he gets one of those artificial, it's called a sluice. It's one of those artificial water passages that you would see like just when people would sift to find like gold or find material or whatever. Like,
yeah.
And while he's doing that, he found a bone, but it wasn't a tooth bone. It was other random different skeleton bones. And he's finding another and another and another and another. And they're very quickly seeing that, okay, we need to stop and we need to make this a bigger area of search because shit went down. And we got to dig up to see exactly how many bodies are here.
Belle girl.
Yup. So during that, they actually end up unearthing dozens of bodies. Dozens. They stopped counting at 12, but they believe it was up to 40.
Why the fuck would they stop counting?
I really don't know.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
I was like, what?
What else do you have going on, you forensic anthropologist?
Truly. Why are you guys not like tackling the
I'm sorry. Is the
hand?
Smithsonian asking you to identify a fucking 1400-year-old fucking body? That can wait.
Literally. So, they do also, besides finding all these thousands of bones, they do unearth a few shallow graves. So she had a few different ways that she actually enjoyed to dispose of these men, it seemed. There was 12. I thought I said a number 12 before, but
you did.
Dozens of bodies. So yeah. So there was at least 12 people that were found, and one of the people, because they were shoved inside of a bag, and like the way she butchered them, which she was almost essentially how you butcher like an animal in a butcher shop, she decapitated every single one, cut their arms off, and I believe she cut their legs up to the knee, and then she like buried you right by the pig pens.
She buried your torso and your thighs,
everything together, just like.
But it would chop you
I think
up.
It was like easier, I guess. I don't know what. I don't.
Well,
really
to
know
carry probably.
Yeah.
She was so tiny.
So tiny.
She was so little. I doubt she could have done much.
No.
And what were some of the causes of death though? Like, how did she kill them? That was how she dismembered them. Like, what was she doing?
So a lot of them was blunt force trauma.
Oh, damn. She had an arm.
Yeah. But it was the children, the ones that she ended up poisoning.
Oh, she poisoned them. Do you believe that's her body? Because then how would that have happened? Like, somebody had to come and killed her. She's not chopping off her own head.
No, exactly, yeah.
She can't chop off her own head and get rid of the head.
So Ray Lampshire, he actually gets arrested for the larceny, and he's charged first with the murder. So they believe it was him. Probably because, I mean, they knew that he was around Belle, and he didn't end up making threats to her, like, on the street and shit, but it was really, truly just hollow threats. The man was in love.
Honestly, he knew her for what? No more than 3 years? He's not killing her whole family.
Mm-mm. And it was during his arrest that he made some bone-chilling claims. Oh. The biggest being that although he admits the fire, that the person behind all the murders was Belle. And eventually they were able to corroborate that because they did dig into Belle and all of her history, and they were able to see a huge theme there. He gives account on how she would kill some of them, and disposing of them was to behead and dismember the arms and legs, burying them somewhere on the property after she gathers their cash. So he was able to pretty much say down to, like, what's that called? Modus operandi? Is that what it is? No.
What?
Like her vibe, like what she would do. What's that called? There's like
an MO?
Huh?
Her MO?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Modus operandi? Is that what I said?
Oh, I thought you said the Emperor's New Clothes. And I was like, I have no idea what you're saying. Modus operandi.
I'm so smart.
You're so smart, which is Latin for mode of operating.
Yeah, so he was pretty much able to recite that to the police, and they could pretty quickly see the theme. And also people held on to their letters. But the last claim that he actually ends up making to the police is the one that chills their bones all the way down, is that the woman that they found buried along with the children was not that of Belle, but of a hired housemaid that she had, and that she decapitated the woman and set up the body so that it looked like she was the one that was trying to save her children. Because originally when they found all the charred bodies, they're like, oh my God, this woman, what a woman. She went into the children. She was clearly with her kids trying to save them, and they just didn't make it out. And they were trying to speak of like almost like a hero aspect of it all. But then the woman that they found, her measurements didn't match. She was shorter than what would have been recorded for Belle to have been.
She was little.
Yeah, she was actually little.
She was an actual little one. Yeah. No, I don't believe it's fucking Belle.
No.
Obviously, it's not Belle.
Yeah, and then he says that he helped her with that, helped her burn down the house, helped her get away, and that he watched her get aboard a train that was heading to Chicago. And that was the last time that anybody has been recorded to have seen or heard of Belle again.
What year was that?
1908. Yeah.
She did a lot.
She did a fucking
in
lot.
27 years in the United States of America.
Yeah.
She was married twice.
Yep.
Owned a candy store.
Yep.
Owned a farm.
Yep.
Murdered 2 husbands.
Yep.
Murdered like 6 or 7 kids.
I forgot to say, Jeannie,
her
body was found. Yeah.
Oh, wait, her body?
Her body was found.
Oh, she's dead.
She's dead. Her body was found on the farm.
Oh, she killed her. I totally defended Belle before.
She did. She killed her. I completely forgot.
Okay, she did that. She also owned that barn. She lured men and probably got tons of money. She
thousands of money. People were giving her $2,000. There's another thing of $1,000. They were giving her everything that they had in their bank account. It was said that Ray claims that she took the money from her bank account, cleaned it out, and left. There was another article that said that that's in fact what happened, that her bank account was cleared out. And then there was other articles that didn't mention anything at all.
Listen, she was starting over.
Yeah.
She had a totally clean slate.
Yeah.
And you know what? She was not a good person.
No.
And I don't think she probably ever claimed to be a good person.
No.
But she did horrible things.
Yeah.
And she took the lives of so many people.
Yeah.
But she got to start over. And that's like a dream.
That is a dream. She got to start anew. And you know what?
She got to start anew.
Maybe the new person was all that.
And where the fuck was Nellie during all of this? Did she run back to Nell?
I think she did.
For sure, she ran back to Nell.
She went back to
and they probably went somewhere else because in the 1908, 1910, nobody's keeping track of anything.
No.
They're, there's nothing much going on.
No, yeah.
The mafia's running everything, or the mob, or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm.
They were still crumbled. Nobody cared.
No.
What a time.
And she had thousands of
dollars.
Remind me, I forgot to say this, but some of the men, there was correspondence between letters that they were able to find from the victims of Belle that said that the men would go to their wives that they were with after reading her ad in the love column and say, okay, I'm actually leaving. I'm fine. I'm going to somewhere else. Like they would left their families in hopes to go to a rich woman where they didn't have to worry about anything, that already had a farm that they could just move into.
And you want to tell me they don't deserve to die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I said, you went to your own fate there, baby. You did that yourself, my love.
You did done that yourself.
I feel bad for Peter. You know what I mean? Like Peter was such...
He was vulnerable.
His wife died. He has 2 young girls. You have all your girls with you, like, and seemingly
Some
a wealthy
people
woman.
Are weak. Don't be weak.
I know.
That's the lesson. If you leave with anything today, don't be weak.
Don't be fucking weak.
Don't be fucking weak.
Don't be feeble-minded.
Don't be feeble-minded. You'll be trampled upon.
Absolutely. In 2 seconds.
Get it together. That's what I have to say to all, except for the kids, because they were just... Children should never be... what are they called? Victims? I don't know.
Victims, pawns, or anything like that.
Anything like that.
Yeah, no.
I can get behind.
That's why, honestly, I could kind of get behind her.
Without the kids.
Without the kids.
It did seem like she at least was a little bit less crazy with them, but I think the poison would have been painful.
So that one poison is actually known to be a fucking awful, terribly painful.
So she's a sick fuck.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, Norway.
You did it.
You have the most prolific female serial killer in history of the world.
That's you. That's you guys.
That's you guys. That. Well, Jamie, you did a great job. Thank you you really jogged my memory on a lot of things. Like when you would say something, I'm like, oh yes, yes. And I was like, oh my God, the candy store and this and that. And like, I was like, oh yeah, like the news, the column. Mm-hmm. She was a very interesting, she's not like, obviously, besides the fact that she was a woman, like she was a very interesting and like her MO. Her modus operandi.
Absolutely.
Like she's very, it was just
interesting. She was very like Black Widowy. Like she would wait for the man to come to her to get the kill, which was very interesting. And she was
a seductress.
She was a seductress, and she was a money getter. She said, I'm not working for that money. If you can't get it, you're dead.
You know what she was?
What?
A Scorpio.
A Scorpio. Mm-hmm. She absolutely was a Scorpio.
Absolutely, positively. Yeah. She was a Scorpio. But thank you so much. We hope you guys are happy to be back in our long form episodes.
And with that, we'll catch you in the shadows.
Stay ghouly. You need to help me right now. No. Okay. Okay. It went underneath, but you made me think it was on me.
Wait, let's move this.
And I'm going to kill myself. You can't ever react like that. I remain so calm in the face of your fear. Thank you. That was horrifying. The way you looked at me, like there was a centipede crawling up my leg.
Because that's basically what it was. It was a little baby spider, but I swear to God, that bitch could have fucking taken both
I
of
just
us
looked at
out.
your face and I said, you need to help me. I was like, you need to help me immediately. I'm not going to move.
Yeah, that was terrifying.